Hi guys, my name is Lee, and as a member of Writing and Presentation Skill class, today I would love to present my topic, the methods to use social media, a powerful weapon, wisely and mindfully. Well, as you may know, social media has evolved into a powerful weapon that radically transformed our lives. However, the more powerful it is, the more cautious you should be when using it. Because if not, this powerful weapon will turn into a double-edged sword that it will may cause a lot of harm to your life. In fact, there are three main methods that you may wish you had known sooner to use social media, responsibly. So, what are they? Let's check it out with me. To begin with, educating yourself is a foundational step when it comes to using social media sensibly. You may have heard about, cyberbullying because, despite the fact that social media is an amazing platform for people to express their personal feelings, it is usually misused, which eventually gives people the license to be hurtful. Therefore, by educating yourself, you would be a smart user and avoid being an unintentional bully. Well, indeed, you should be equipped with enough knowledge relating the social media action that you're gonna make because you have to be responsible for it. For instance, when approaching some hot news about other individuals, it is extremely important to understand what the news exactly is. Because you should not spread the news from some doubtful resources or using some harsh words to judge related people, especially when the news is not yet confirmed. Instead, to be a wise social media user, you should bring awareness to people around you. In this way, social media will become, a civilizing environment as well. And you are using social media sensibly then. Secondly, safeguarding yourself against cyberbullying is very, very critical. One of the most effective methods is to protect your social networking account password. Well, since the internet is constantly expanding, there are numerous implicit threats to people's social media privacy. Let's take an example. Well, you may have heard about this scandal. Like in 2014, several Hollywood female stars were aimed into the scandal where their nude pictures were stolen and then leaked on the social media and eventually uploaded on a site called 4chan. And Jennifer Lawrence, you may have heard of her, of course, like she's so famous. She is an Oscar winner and she was a notable victim back then in the scandal. And although many years have just passed, she still has a really, really big trauma when it comes to the scandal back then in 2014. Well, you may not know, but the scandal stems from a phishing scam in which hackers stole the celebrities' Apple IDs and passwords. Therefore, you have to take experience from this scandal. You should focus on securing your account's privacy by using some strong passwords and different passwords for different accounts. And also, you have to be cautious with suspicious links because these days sending random links under the cover of some words has become a really popular way of scamming. So let's move to the last method. It is to select networks that are compatible with your lifestyle and your use purpose. One of the most common mistakes that media users make is creating or following a bunch of networking accounts without even knowing why. As a result, you may end up getting lost and wasting your time. To avoid such matter, you should know what appeals to you the most and what you actually need. The correct method to get unforgettable, experiences from social media is to select the formats that correspond to you, like the way you prefer to demonstrate yourself. Well, for example, if taking photographs rather than conversing appeals to you, then maybe a graphic site like Instagram would be ideally placed to your needs. In contrast, if you are the type of individual who has a way with words but not too much to show, then a WordPress team like Tumblr or Reddit will give you more satisfying interactions. And besides, you have to keep in mind that subscribing other social media accounts selectively is highly recommended. Just imagine, like, if you go to YouTube and looking for some workout program, you want to have like a good body, but then you accidentally subscribe some shopping channels, then your attention will be divided. You will be distracted, and then you just could not focus on your using purpose, like the initial using purpose anymore. Therefore, you should clarify your goals before subscribing other accounts, and it will help to simplify the method of choosing networking channels to follow. To summarize, living in such a modern world where social media has become extremely powerful, people should be acutely aware that using such a tool sensibly and effectively is extremely critical. In order to avoid, some unexpected consequences caused from misuse of its power. Yeah. So thanks for your listening. Have a nice day.